I wanted to open the conversation and bring us back to somewhat of what we uh, began to really dive into last time. And I want to check in with you on how you're doing in terms of being in the moment of now. And also just have us continue to explore what that means, what that looks like, and what we need to chip away to allow that to happen. So just to kind of recenter ourselves in this possibility, we realize that most of the world lives on the premise that external circumstances are the key to their happiness or their misery. So they spend all of their life rearranging those circumstances as a way to become happy and fulfilled. Some people start to see somewhere in there, usually probably middle age, that that plan may have some flaws in it. So then they start thinking, well, maybe it's something kind of wrong with me internally of uh, maybe I have some psychological issues or things I need to resolve from the past, or personality blind spots. And or you could even look at it in terms of skills of, I need to become better at communicating or being more assertive or being a better leader. uh, you know anything like that. So then they they think if I sort of put myself together in the right way, that will then either that'll just bring me happiness in and of itself, or that will make me better able to achieve the circumstances that I always want to achieve. But both of those, if you really look at it, are flawed in that they're putting off what you want, what we want, the experience of happiness and fulfillment, till something else is figured out, whether it's the circumstances or something within myself. And I really invite everybody to kind of really be with that and confront that, and notice how prevalent that is in our society, and probably the programming of your self-talk has been highly influenced by that. And so this idea, this possibility that we can be happy and fulfilled in the present moment and allow that to be reality right now, and really any time we're ready to have that happen. That idea is, I think, it's quite revolutionary. It really just 180 degrees tips the perspective in a totally different way. And I imagine if you're really honest about it, you probably have some internal skepticism of that. It's just like, it sounds good, but what about the money and the ring and the all that other stuff, and what other, getting people's approval, and all those past traumas that I need to heal. And I mean, isn't there stuff I need to handle before I can be completely happy and fulfilled? So, as you can imagine, the only way to possibly transcend that is to face how deep it lives within us, that faulty premise. So I'm going to keep coming back to this for this foreseeable future, because to me, this is really the heart of transformation, and it's really the heart of living a life that we love. So I invite each of us to notice over the last couple of weeks, how have we been doing in terms of centering ourselves in the moment, and noticing our thoughts, noticing our feelings, but not being tyrannized by them, not being thrown off course by them, but kind of just noticing them as like a rainstorm that's full of sound and fury, but doesn't necessarily signify anything. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to begin with.